Alright, rivals, we've got to talk. Is it just me, or are balance changes in this game starting to feel like watching paint dry? We've got heroes dominating the meta for weeks, abilities that are clearly broken, and others that are so terrible they might as well not even exist. And yet, the patch notes? Tiny tweaks. Buffs and nerfs are happening, sure. But are they happening too slowly to keep the game healthy? Today, we're breaking down the issues, the pace, the possible solutions, and yeah, it might ruffle a few feathers. So let me ask you this. If one hero can dominate nearly every match for over a month, is that bad balancing or just part of the learning curve? Because right now, a lot of players, not only in higher tier lobbies, but around the player base are starting to feel like the game is getting stale. Same comps, same busted picks, same counters that haven't been fixed. And worse, the balance changes come in like once in a blue moon, and even then, sometimes they're barely noticeable. So let's really dive in. Is Marvel Rivals falling behind when it comes to game balance? Look, in a hero-based PvP game, balance is king. When one hero is clearly stronger than the rest, it's like the entire meta warps around them, especially in higher elo. That means fewer creative comps, fewer off-meta picks, and sometimes less fun. And in Marvel Rivals, which is still building its competitive identity, that early balance shapes how people learn the game. If new players keep getting stomped by the same broken hero and don't see any changes for weeks, they bounce, they uninstall, and that's bad for all of us. Balance isn't just about numbers, it's also about gaining player trust. So let's talk about specifics. Remember when Iron Fist was literally destroying everyone for what seemed like forever? And Hela would obliterate you in 2 to 3 hits, and strategists dragged fights on for what seemed like forever. And Bucky was broken as well as many others. These aren't tiny issues. These are meta-defining imbalances that sat unchallenged and unchanged for weeks. And by the time the nerfs hit, the damage is done. People either abuse the broken picks or quit trying to fight the tide. And let's not even start on how underperforming heroes stayed weak for long periods of time, like my boy, the Human Torch. Now, to be fair, we have to give the devs a lot of deserved credit. Marvel Rivals is still early, and the dev team has said that they want to observe more data, make careful tweaks, and avoid being too over the top with balancing of heroes. And that's respectable. They want stability. They don't want to overdo it. They don't want meta whiplash where one week a hero was S tier and the next they're trash. They're working on new seasons and heroes, and they're juggling a lot. And thank y'all for making a great game thus far. Seriously, you guys have done excellent. But here's the problem. Too much caution can lead to stagnation. A game that doesn't feel alive with balance changes quickly starts to feel stagnant. And I want this game to thrive for as long as it can. You can see it in the community. People are starting to ask, why hasn't X hero been fixed? Why does Y still dominate in ranked matches? Why does it take so long for them to nerf clearly broken heroes? And if your most engaged players are losing confidence in your ability to keep things fair, that's a major warning sign. Balance is part of the content. New balance patches equals new metas, new strats, new videos, and new hype. And right now, Marvel Rivals is starting to feel like it's missing something. So what can the devs do to fix this? Well, I've got a few ideas. Maybe run bi-weekly mini patches. Nothing massive, just light number tuning every few weeks to shake a few things up. Give us public data insights. Show us more usage and win rate stats so the community can see what's being monitored, and don't just do this one time. Give us experimental testing modes. Try balance tweaks that's open to all players. Set up a public experimental playlist and collect community feedback in real time. Also, more community communication. Let us know why certain changes take time. Transparency equals patience. If we knew what was being worked on and saw faster adjustments, the community would stay engaged, not frustrated. They're doing a great job so far. We just want to hear more. So here's the big question that I want to throw at you. Are buffs and nerfs in Marvel Rivals happening too slow? Or is the dev team just being smart and methodical? Because to be honest, I'm somewhere in the middle and I get both sides. But one thing's clear, if we want Marvel Rivals to thrive, balance has to evolve faster. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Tell me which hero you think needs the biggest balance change right now. And I'm going to pin the best take and shout it out in my next video. So, if you're passionate about making Marvel Rivals better, hit like, subscribe, and join the conversation. This game has massive potential, but we've got to keep it healthy. It's your favorite Big Brother Croissant. Make sure to take care of yourselves and take care of each other. And until next time, God bless every single one of you. I'm out, man. Peace.